Hi all, good morning. Uh, Today we have a really special guest, a very close and dear friend of mine, Karthik. He should be here soon. He has a very innovative, he's done quite a lot of research on some innovative stuff, and we're going to know about it soon. It's called the Mahagrow. Yeah, there he is, Karthik. Hi Karthik,
Hi.
welcome to this program. Welcome to my life,
You.
and thank you so much for making time.
No, it's my pleasure. Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Karthik. So let me introduce you to everyone first. Karthik is been a cricketer since childhood, and then slowly he's
There are
also
only,
uh,
there are only three people watching right now, and those three people know about me. It's the mother, father.
I know. No. We have people coming in because it will take some time. So
Yes.
before that, I think I just thought I'll introduce you. So
And
initially,
go
he
ahead.
played
I won't
cricket.
interrupt.
Yeah, initially in his we played cricket together. In fact, both of us, and then after that, he went into some cultural activities along with his uncle. He was doing a lot of cultural programs like events and all that stuff. And then later, uh, he's now the CEO of Margo. So basically, from your early life in the school to now, we would like to hear your story.
My story. There is nothing to share about my story. It's just as normal as it could get. But I think regarding cricket, I think we both were pretty ordinary cricketers. So I
Right.
don't think I don't think we should call ourselves cricketers first. And culture, no, just a few events here and there. But my schooling and what exactly do you want to know about my schooling? Pretty bad student.
Exactly.
I don't remember my schooling then.
After that, I think I remember you did CEC.
Yeah, CEC.
No.
What did I do? I don't remember.
No.
Man. Seriously. Intermediate, right? Yeah, yeah, CEC. What do people like us do? CEC only. CEC BCom
Right.
combination.
Of course. And then how did you get into? I think because I mean your uncle was into these cultural activities and all that. You went into some
He
cultural
used to do
activities.
the no. I was never into cultural stuff, but
I know, but
he used to do some activity, and I would just go around behind him for some
uh,
time pass and food. That is all. That's all the thing I have with cultural stuff. I have absolutely zero idea about cultural activities. But this was some what? This was some 2020, right? Some 10, 15 years back. After that,
absolutely
I went.
right,
2012, I started Mahagro,
right,
and after that, I don't think I've been to any cultural kind of.
right. So tell us how Mahagro actually started.
Mahagro actually started because I had to survive and I had to eat. This was
Right.
no big, this was no big passion or adventure or anything of that sort. but it was really tricky how this all started.
Yeah.
Wanted to do something different, and in that space, I found out that I also love gardening. So I thought, why don't I club these two and try something different? Actually, you
Right.
know what? I don't think anybody knows this, but I attended a seminar where this was actually related to dairy farming, getting cows and stuff. So I
Okay.
attended a seminar there, and what the gentleman was presenting the seminar gave me
Okay.
a tip that instead of starting a thing, what do you call a dairy farm,
Mm.
selling cow-related fertilizers or stuff like that is lot more lot more useful for the population. So that's
Right.
where it actually started, made me to think, why don't I do something different?
Right.
From there, this idea came up, and since I also love gardening, I have my parents who support gardening. So I
Right.
thought, why don't I do something different? Why don't I totally eliminate soil in the scheme of things? And
Right.
that is how Mahagro started. 2012, November 1st, long time
Right.
back,
Right. It's almost 8 years now. 8 years old
8 years.
company. And maybe you can also share us uh, how gardening works out, and about a little bit about Magro.
Gardening, I
Yes,
think,
personally for me, after Magro came, I was so lazy gardening initially. Trust me, when there was soil and all that stuff, it was very difficult for me personally, because I had to go dig all that stuff and get. Of course, you've been to my house, my garden, everything, but then it was so difficult. Later, once Magro was introduced to me, life became so easy.
and the entire credit should go to Auntie, I think.
Ha, of
She
course.
she's the one who started gardening, right? It is her passion.
Right, right,
You
right.
and me just water it once a week, or you water it twice a week or something.
That is maximum.
No, but seriously, man, I need to tell you one thing. Uh,
Yeah.
when I first started out, you remember you used to come there to pick up bags in Hapsiguda. You used to remember
Yes.
that I was so strapped for cash. Every time you would make a call, it would be like a boon to me. I would be able to pay my rent. Every time you came and picked up some bags. I don't know how this worked out, but it was so different. It was like a magic. See, tomorrow if I had to pay something off,
Right,
auntie would ask you to call and you would come and pick it up, and I would give that
right,
money there. This
right.
was some 7 years. I think you're taking for the past 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. It's almost 6, 7 years now.
So
Right.
I know that is one story I still remember. I keep telling Shilpa and my parents also. So whenever I actually needed some funds, this fellow would somehow get a message or something. He would come and just pick up some bags and he would give that.
I mean, that's
But
how it is.
yeah, that's how startups are, right? When you first start out, very few people believe in you, and your
Absolutely,
family is one
absolutely.
of them. And that's why when you said you wanted to do a thing, I was really excited because that's the least I could do for your support. But
Please. No hard feelings.
coming back, what did you ask? I forgot.
Okay. I want you to tell us about how Mahagro works, and how this all idea
So
came up.
so
Just
this
tell us
idea it all
about
started.
Mahagro.
This all started there, so I thought I would see, since I was not this kind of person who would get up and go to work. A bit
Right.
of freedom and independence there.
Right.
So thought, why don't I do something on my own? And that's when this all started coming out. So
Right.
Mahagro is essentially a soil substitute.
Right.
It's used in place of soil. It is a
Right.
mixture of cocoa peat. Cocoa peat is something we're all aware of, right?
Right.
It's the fibery substance that comes off coconut, the
Right.
particles kind of. And the other ingredient is vermiculite. Vermiculite is an aeration mineral. It sits in between the potting mix and provides air to the roots.
Right.
And the third ingredient is an organic fertilizer. That's a fertilizer that we make on our own.
Right.
And it is slow release fertilizer. As the name says, slow release, it releases in phases. See, what happens is you don't have to add fertilizer. The fertilizer itself releases in phases and it gives up nutrients. And
Right.
added to that, we have 40 or 47 odd more ingredients, which are all plant nutrients, which help in the growth of the plant, the flowering, the fruit, the roots. Different kinds of plants help in different kinds of insects. So this
Right.
exactly, this is what is actually the Mahagro potting mix.
Right.
Mahagro potting mix, see, what happens is we are also selling other products. So if you say
Yes.
tell us about Mahagro, there are 142 products of this. Mahagro potting mix is
Yeah, potting mix. We are talking about potting mix.
we were talking about potting mix. This
Right.
is what is potting mix. So and why should anybody use it? So
Yeah.
I'll keep it quick. Otherwise, this is turning out to be a marketing video.
Right. Right.
People think this is
No.
some
We want to
marketing.
know about it. Don't worry.
So what happens is the benefits are the growth. The plant grows 4 to 5 times better,
Right.
and there are no kinds of pests or insects that grow in the potting mix.
Right.
It is very lightweight to lift it. Fourth is it does not spoil your floor. It is
Right.
clean and there is no smell. It
Right.
is just an easy way of gardening. That's all. You just have to take a bag, open it, fill it, water it, and forget it. That's all.
Right. That's the best part about Magro. You just have to start working on it. I mean, you just put it inside the pot, and then all you need is keep watering it. That's it. Nothing more than that.
Correct. That's all.
That's the best part. And I think a lot of people in this lockdown, because few of them who sent me a text yesterday regarding, I'm not sure if they are online right now, but then, okay, any which way, they'll be able to see this video even after we finish our conversation. So,
Correct.
see, everybody is locked down at home. So now, out of the box, everybody has got time, and everybody has started, doing all sorts of household stuff like gardening, doing some painting and all that stuff. And out of the box, they call me up and say, how can we do? We wanted to do a lot of potting and lot of, now obviously they cannot go out and get plants for themselves. Nor I'm sure at these times, they can. I will be able to give them Magro as well. It's too difficult. But then, just in case, these guys wanted to know how can Magro, how can we do it? They have no knowledge of how to go about. They know that there are other cocoa peats which are available in the market, I believe. But then, but they've heard quite a lot about Mahagro. Okay, they don't know where to start, how to start.
This is the best part of the whole gardening process with Mahagro. You don't have to know anything.
Yeah.
You just have to be in a situation, you just have to be in a position where you're interested to start gardening, where you're interested to start planting. Because once you start gardening, your life actually changes for the better in many ways. We can actually get into that in some time. But without knowledge or with knowledge, all you have to do is take a Mahagro bag, Mahagro potting mix bag from us, put it in the pot and water it. That's all. You don't have to do anything else other than that. It's entirely designed for the kind of people that we just talked about, who just want a really easy way to start gardening.
Right.
But that is why we use cell phones and laptops. Right? They are so easy to use, and they actually make your life easy. See, something's hard. Why should I go get a a bag of compost, then soil, then fertilizer, mix it, pot. And by the time somebody wants to start gardening, they're so tired after that. They plant
Absolutely.
2 or 3 plants and they just forget it. They don't move forward after that.
Right.
So it is that easy. Maybe if somebody was, see, you said lockdown, right? We are delivering in lockdowns.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah,
if
I think
somebody wants, we can deliver. If you want also, we can deliver.
sure. Sure. Then
This
there is one
is this
more.
is actually a horticulture and agriculture product, right? It is exempt,
Right.
and we have
Right.
resumed our deliveries across India, so people can start gardening.
Right. And there was one more inquiry about how it will be helpful in terrace gardening. How they have no option about terrace gardening. I told them that I'm just trying to do all that at my place. Maybe you can see, but they don't have time after the lockdown. no.
In the
So
lockdown,
basically,
they
they wanted
can't
to do
get.
everything now.
They want to do now, but they are not able to buy anything. After lockdown, they won't have time.
Absolutely. So that is the main problem.
See,
So,
with terrace gardening using Mahagro potting mix, I am not trying to sell anything
right,
to
right.
people watching
So
this.
we're trying to
It
know
is,
all the facts and
yeah,
input.
see, obviously,
Right,
obviously, when they buy, I make a rupee here or there. But what I'm telling really about terrace gardening is this will end up being such a boon in the
yeah,
long run because the biggest problem with terrace gardening is the
right,
weight of the soil, and once you start watering it, it becomes so heavy for the root. That's
right,
where you have these leaks developing, these cracks developing. Mahagro is actually so light, even if you fill your entire terrace with this, it won't even be 1/10 of the weight of
right,
normal soil. So terrace gardening, the lightweight advantage is extremely good. Second, insects and pests. See, if you
right,
have a huge factory of mosquitoes or insects on top of your home, they'll
right,
obviously creep inside, right?
right,
They won't be there.
right.
So that thing is one more advantage. Third advantage, you don't have to go anywhere for fertilizers. It's all mixed, it's all pre-mixed.
Yeah,
Fourth, the yield, the kind of crops you get, the taste is different. It is organic,
right,
so there are no chemicals involved. You can grow your own vegetables on your terrace. The
right.
whole process is less cumbersome and more enjoyable. You can actually enjoy gardening rather than it being a tiresome project or something like that.
Yeah, because
See,
now
don't want it's not
gardening is a part of
gardening.
lifestyle as well now. It's become a lifestyle.
Gardening is true. For it to truly become a lifestyle, it has to be easy, right? If
Right,
it is tough, it will be a lifestyle for 2-3 months, and after the lockdown, it's gone.
right.
If at all the lockdown is ever lifted before
Yeah,
2050.
hopefully. Yeah, because so many of them were actually feeling that it is a lifestyle because I see most of my other friends were there, in the weekends. Okay, because now I'm used to gardening for quite some time, but then for over years now. But then all the other friends, it's become because they are now living in small spaces like the apartments in the Laparna and all that stuff. For them, it has become a lifestyle. Growing all those trees and those small plants and all in the balcony. So that is where they see a lot of people are actually looking at stress relieving way. Did you get all these kind of feedbacks as
Yeah,
well?
yeah, we get lots of feedback, and stress relieving is a huge part of gardening.
Right,
See, that somebody has to experience it to actually understand it because you don't have any distractions when you're gardening. You have to be focused. You have to be focused on looking at the plant. You should be focused on not spoiling it. Then you should be
yeah,
focused on watering it. Then the water should not spill out. You should be careful. And once you get into that process,
yeah,
2 or 3 weeks, you
right,
start developing a bond with your garden. And
right,
once that happens, it's like a healthy friendship. Plants
right,
only give you. Plants are like one species that only give you. They don't take anything from you.
right,
They
right,
give us everything. And this point I thought I was actually thinking about this point, planting.
Yeah.
If you could do some research, we have this district of Ooty, right? It has
Yeah.
0 cases of COVID right now. 0 cases.
0 cases of cold.
Corona,
COVID.
right
Right.
now.
Right. Yeah.
It's a COVID-free district. So I
Okay.
was just wondering, maybe it could be because of that huge plant cover. The entire district is forest, right?
Right.
And even in West Bengal, near the Darjeeling areas, I think it's relatively less. Even in the place where I am living, we don't have any kind of this thing. We're in the outskirts, right?
Right.
I'm sure even in your area there are no cases.
No. No cases. No cases.
These cases that we see, these clusters are extremely in the city, even in Mumbai, even in Madhya Pradesh,
Right.
Indore, or small extent in Chennai and Hyderabad. They're entirely in the city. I
Right.
think plants and the kind of space they give you, for us the freedom to move around. Even contagious diseases could be, I don't know, maybe they could have an impact. Maybe this research will come out after 6 or 7 or 8 months, we never know. But
Right.
this is something I thought I observed. So even planting of 10 or 15 plants in your garden might be great.
Right.
And for the urban gardeners that you were saying, the people in apartments, I have actually a great suggestion for them. They don't
Yeah.
have to grow any huge plants or anything. All they have to do is they have to take 7 pots, small pots, and grow
Right.
wheat grass in that. All
Wheat
for
grass.
growing wheat grass.
Okay.
Wheat grass is one of nature's greatest gifts. It's a huge immunity booster. I'm sure many people know about it. But
Right.
majority diabetic people use it. It is also an immunity booster. So people can actually use that also.
Okay.
So they can grow 7 pots and they can get this small harvest every day and
Right.
drink this juice for 7 days. That's one more
Okay. Okay. I think this is something new which we heard from you today.
option. 7 pots of wheat grass for every day. Every day wheat grass for 7 months or 6 months should be fine. Immunity.
Wow. Wow. I think that's the most. I mean, I think gardening is one of the most underrated. Stress buster maybe.
True. Correct.
Mhm.
Garden.
Everybody does a lot of yoga and all this. Yes, of course, it is kind of a meditation. But then gardening. Can you tell us more about gardening, please?
Gardening is also a kind of meditation.
Yeah.
Meditation, what meditation is nothing but being focused on something for a prolonged period of time.
Right.
Gardening is fantastic. I think people should actually start gardening to understand its benefits. You become
Right.
a lot more responsible person. You become a lot more caring. You
Right.
become disciplined because you have to water your plants. Right? You just can't leave it there.
Exactly. Exactly. It's almost like having a pet. You know, you have
Absolutely,
to.
but absolutely. Plants also are like pets. You need to take care of them. And so somebody, instead of buying a dog, can buy 10 plants. That would be a lot better.
Right. Right.
You only get back. You don't have to do anything.
Right.
It gives you a pleasure. It gives you a green thing, green cover to your garden. Looking at green color is good for your eyes. Looking at the blue sky is good for your eyes.
Right.
Unbelievable benefits. People should start doing it. And you
Yeah.
get your food also. If somebody has a moderate kind of place, they get food. They can eat of a garden in the balcony or on the terrace.
Right. Yeah, people have been working a lot on these, gardening. They've been planting, fruits, vegetables, and all these stuff. How much? Mahagro can all these plants also. I think Mahagro also has the bags which the the
Grow
plant
bags.
bags, the grow bags which are available, and that is where I think can they be placed anywhere. You can have a garden. All the
Absolutely.
vegetables we can grow vegetables and all. Just take us through that.
Absolutely. You can grow any kinds of plants on your terrace or on your balcony.
Right.
Flowers. or the best way to start. Foliage, you mean crotons or something like that, are an even better way to start. If you
Right.
want to start, you can start with foliage. Then we can go to flowers, then
Right.
vegetables, then fruits. With Mahagro potting mix, you can grow any kinds of plant, and the
Right.
yield also when you grow what do you call vegetables or fruits is 4 or 5 times better compared to normal soil.
Okay.
So you can grow anything basically,
Right.
but for fruits or vegetables you need a bit of sunlight.
Yeah.
4 to 6 to 8 hours of sunlight is required. So if
Right.
somebody has that kind of balcony space, they can do that. They can use grow bags. We also have grow bags on our website.
Right.
If you want to
How,
take
how
mahogany,
big how big plants can we grow on the in these grow bags?
you can even grow coconut trees. You can
Oh
even
wow.
grow sapota. You can even grow huge plants in this grow bag.
Right.
Grow bags is, see, when you grow something in the ground,
Yeah.
it is around, it is, the soil is around a particular area.
Right.
So if you could visualize that soil is in a grow bag, right? That's all the
Right.
difference.
Right.
Roots grow in that area, and you can grow any kind of plant, any kind of vegetables, flowers, foliage in the grow bags also. You can
Right.
also grow them in paint boxes, what do you call them? Paint cans.
Right.
You can grow them in water bottles, anything. I think
Yeah.
you grow them in water bottles and
Yes. 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 Quite a lot of stuff. Yes. I think.
Sprite and these kind of bottles.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do whatever you want as long as you have the
The
ideas
brain.
to do
The
it.
brain and the interest, that's all. Yeah, the interest to do
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. And yeah, maybe you can also tell us about uh, just a moment. You can also tell us about
You
the
wrote
grass.
questions. You wrote
Yeah, yeah.
questions
I have
or
few
what?
questions. I have few questions
You,
which few of them sent me.
you
How about Mahagro? Will Mahagro help in putting up a lawn? How can
lawn,
Mahagro help?
yes.
Because I suggested them to have Mahagro below the grass when they lay the grass or when they
Right.
have the weed. So I asked them to put the. So can you just tell them about it?
Mahagro and grass, Mahagro and lawn is actually a tricky situation. If you use only for Mahagro and lawn, your lawn will
Mhm.
become so hard to maintain. It will grow really fast. You need to lawn mow it every day. So it's not
Oh,
practical. So I
okay,
don't ask people to use Mahagro in their lawn entirely. But like
okay,
you said, they could mix it in the soil and use it on the lawn. And the kind
right,
of color and the green, the lush kind of grass you get if you start mixing it.
right,
You just have to mix Mahagro potting mix in the soil and then put it in. And
right,
not use it as it is because the growth would be really big. And it's
right,
hard to maintain. Something it will become a pain. We have had
right,
3 or 4 customers do it on
uh,
their terrace garden. They have this beautiful apartment,
right,
and they build this what do you call it, tank kind of structure, filled it
okay,
with Mahagro and put a lawn.
uh,
So they would grow so huge every day. after 2 3 customers, I thought maybe it's not good for lawn. So mixing in soil.
right,
It will
right,
become hard to maintain. It's not worth it.
right, right. And also about for the potting the grow bags which you were talking about. Grow bags. What are the sizes which they have? Because everybody, I mean, we have because they wanted to know the sizes of the grow bags as well.
See, when you start
Because I
gardening,
suggested them to have things in the grow bag, so it is easier because they have very less space. So I said, use grow bags, which are I think from a smaller size to quite. So the bigger size you already told. I think that is you can also grow
uh,
a coconut tree.
see the bigger size grow bags are not required for 99% of the people growing plants. The
Okay.
smallest size of grow bag is enough. I suggest them not to waste money on anything. There
Right.
is no need to buy big bags.
Right.
For the average 99% of the people, a 9 by 12 grow bag is a medium sized grow bag. That
Okay.
is enough even to grow tomatoes, chilies, all kinds of vegetables. So that size is it.
Right.
Coming back to grow bags are extremely beneficial. If you really want to start gardening, it has to be in a grow bag.
Right.
First, pots are plastic. So why should we use pots unnecessarily? There
Right.
are some things in our life we can't avoid using plastic. So let's accept that, but this could be avoided by using. Grow bags
Right.
are even cheaper than pots. Second.
Right.
Third point, grow bags don't become hot. Pots become really hot. So there could be some root damage and you need to water them regularly. For
Right.
grow bags, there is no need to even do that.
Right.
Grow bags are light. They don't occupy any kind of space also.
Right.
So if somebody is starting, they should actually use grow bags instead of pots and do their garden.
Right.
Lots of benefits for grow bags compared to normal soil.
Right. Yeah. I think because whatever I saw, because our condition is not, how often should we water the plants even in like 30 degrees or something, because ours is not a tropical climate, right? And it's pretty dry.
In across India, if you have to take a measurement,
Right.
maybe weekly once would be enough if you are using Mahagro potting mix,
Right.
because coco peat and vermiculite both retain water, so there is no need to waste any water. For an
Right.
average 9 into 12 pots, you could put 3 or 4 glasses or 2 glasses a week, that should be enough.
Right.
So this makes it really easy even in summer, where some parts don't have water for themselves. Watering a plant would be a second priority, but when the requirement is so less, I think it should be fine. 2 or 3
Right.
glasses a week per pot should be fine.
For pot. For what the pot which you said,
A 9 by
the
12
medium
pot
size
in the
grow
sense
bag.
a grow bag. Grow.
Okay.
Pot or grow bag or anything. That should be
Okay. That's a medium size pot or grow bag.
medium size. Medium size pot or grow bag is all that anybody needs. And I suggest them not to buy big ones because they occupy a lot of space. And if they occupy a lot of space, you will put one plant in a huge pot. Instead, if you in that place you put three pots, you can put 3 plants. More plants in less space.
Right. We have one more friend of ours who asked me a question of
Okay.
how it is. I mean, how can we use it for a cricket ground?
Cricket ground. Who is
Yeah.
your friend? That fellow has to be really rich.
Is Abhinav. Abhinav wanted to know
It will cost him a lot.
because we wanted to do that
No,
before, but that is stuck in his mind that we have to do it.
Ask him to first show me the money and then I'll tell him what.
Yeah, maybe. Why don't people use it for cricket grounds when it is so?
People use it. People use it. The entire world, wherever cricket you see, they
Right.
use a potting mix. It might not be Mahagro potting mix, but they make their own potting mix.
Okay.
It is extremely useful for cricket. What happens is the kind of grass that you get is of such great quality, and for a cricket ground we have to decrease the amount of fertilizer. And I think somebody took from us in Ahmedabad or somewhere. They took 500 odd bags from us. We made it. We take an order and we make it. It's not the normal one that we use. As I said, then the growth would be a lot. So
Right.
we reduce a bit of the nitrogen content so that the grass is thick, but it's not big. It does not grow thin and tall. It grows thick. That's what we do. But we just had one client who from 2 years back or something.
Yeah, because the cocoa peat and this kind of mixture is usually used in England for all their. I'm not sure about the cricket pitches, but for the football pitches, it is very much used because of the lush.
Pitch in the sense, I don't think they put it on the pitch. They use it on the garden.
For cricket is not the pitch. For the whole football ground is called the pitch. Basically.
Right. Correct.
So the
Correct.
the whole ground is used. I mean, they use a lot of coco peat, and you see, it's unlike cricket where the ball moves faster, the outfield is faster. It has a lot of. It is pretty much lush.
Lush,
So
correct, correct.
yeah,
There are many combinations, as I was saying. So if
yeah,
you tweak the settings, you can get a
yeah,
lush ground or you can get a thick grass, thin grass, you can do that.
correct.
But really useful.
Yeah,
Tell him that it's really useful.
yeah,
So,
because quite a lot of people. I mean, the the people in
ask
Chennai
him to
also use lot.
come with the money. I'll give him more
Absolutely.
tips.
Right. Because quite a lot of people, grounds in Chennai also use coco peat. Coco
Oh,
peat
really?
and this,
Oh,
yeah, lot of, because of the tropical climate.
oh, okay. I just, from our experience, we have just had one client in Ahmedabad
Yeah.
using. So he
I
actually
think
bought it
people,
for a cricket ground. I
because it
don't
is
know which
more
cricket
useful,
ground.
in, in these kind of conditions like
Dry
Hyderabad
condition.
than Chennai.
Oh, okay, right, right. Correct,
I think
correct.
when people can use it in Chennai, I think it is more, it's more useful for us, using it in Hyderabad. Maybe we
Could
should
be, could be.
try it
Maybe
out.
you can, some of your rich friends can try. Never know.
Right, right. You want to add something, Karthik?
That's all, man.
My
Anything
doubts are
else?
clear. My
No,
questions
that's
are clear,
all.
answered.
That's all. What else can we add? I just want to tell people to start gardening. That's all.
Right,
Whether you use Mahagrow or Super Grow or whatever grow,
right,
do something so that your garden grows
right,
and you become a nice little small garden, small
right,
kitchen garden. Don't
right,
try to be over ambitious. Don't try for 100 or 200 pots, 10 pots, 20 pots. Something starting initially, starting small, being
right,
disciplined, doing regularly. But start gardening. Gardening is really good. Once you start doing that, you benefit.
right,
That's all. That's
right.
all. I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking time,
Thanks.
Karthik.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
No
Take
problem.
care.
So,
See you soon.
yeah,
Stay safe. Hope everybody is doing safe at home.
they're all safe. They're all fine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hey, maybe you could add a link on where they on our website or something to your video so people
Yes,
find
yes.
and
I
know
will.
that.
I will send you. I will download
Again,
this and send you.
okay, great. I
Yeah.
want to share.
Right. Thanks,
Yeah,
Karthik.
okay, man.
Take
Okay,
care.
see you
Bye.
there.
Bye.